Hello, welcome back to the Klman channel, ladies and gentlemen. This is our yearly State of the Channel video that I like to do. I'm currently recording this on the 30th of December. This will be here for the 1st of Jan in the year 2025. Holy fucking shit, the existential dread gets worse and worse as the years go on. Holy shit. I've been doing the Klman channel now for about 7 years. With this kind of content, with the fully realized Klman channel, I don't know, maybe about 3 years, 2022, I think, when I finally knuckled down and figured out what we were doing here. So yeah, about 2 years now. Only 2 years? I'll be 3 years. Fuck, I can't do maths. Yeah, it'll be 3 years now of fully blossomed Klman here on the Klman channel. So it's very, very exciting. Hope everyone had a good little New Year's celebration. Hope everyone had a good little Christmas and all the other festivities that happen around this time of the year. And I'll see you on the other side in 2025, fellows. Yes, so yeah, here we are. Year in review. State of the channel 2025. This is where I like to establish what we're going to be doing next, what I plan to do, what the goals are, and all this kind of shit. Really, now that I feel like we've kind of nailed down exactly what I want to do here on the channel in terms of content and all this kind of nonsense, it's really just kind of like, I don't know, how I plan on keeping it up, I guess. Specifically, if you may have noticed, here on the channel, after a whole fucking year, really, I've only produced one video, which dropped on the 31st of December there. That was the Friday the 13th, the game A History video essay documentary that I did. And that kind of brings me to the first point in terms of what I want to do better here on the channel. And a sincere apology for that as well. Yeah, so it really just took me far too fucking long to get this video out. Literally, it took me over a year to finish it, because I started doing the script around this time last year, maybe a week, or give that a week or two. So about this time last year, while I was working on another script for the next Career Perspective. That's the goal for 2025, is to get this Career Perspective out as well. Yeah, so it took me a year to finish the script, do all the research while doing the script, do the voiceover for the script, clean up the voiceover for the script, edit the video, post it. And yeah, it's far too long a gap, quite honestly, between videos, especially now that we have moved to this content in particular. I'm not really bothering with all the other side pieces anymore, like the tube review and all this other kind of throwaway sound bites that I was doing before. Yeah, this is the thing that I would like to focus on this year for sure, is knuckle down and really get to grips with how long it should be taking me to finish content, because I really don't want this to be like a video a year type channel. You know, I see a lot of like video essay kind of documentary YouTubers that do this kind of content that I love very much. They take even longer to do videos like this, but I think, not to put myself down, I'm quite happy with the content that I do, and I think it's of a certain quality that people enjoy. But some of these people fucking put mad work into these videos, and I can see why it takes them, you know, all upwards of a year. I'm not, maybe you watch my stuff and think, yeah, I can see how this took a year. But I don't know, maybe because I'm the one producing it and I know what I'm doing in the background. I feel like it shouldn't take me a year to do this shit, to be quite honest. I know I've got life stuff going on. I graduated university this year. I finished in my third year. I graduated in November, which is very exciting. Yippee yay! I now have a Bachelor of the Arts undergraduate degree in television and radio production, which is very sick. So yeah, that's all done. University's finished. That's not going to be getting in the way of making content anymore. Sorry, I'm flimsing my hair a bit like a fucking madman. But yeah, it shouldn't take me that long, I don't think, to do shit like this, you know? And I really hope, I aim at the main goal of 2025 here in the Klman channel is to hurry the fuck up and be quicker when it comes to making shit like this. I think the main issue really, and I'm just kind of like, I'm just speaking my own head in terms of what the process has been like for me, particularly with the last two videos I've done, namely the Friday the 13th video, which dropped on the 31st, and the History of On Cinema video, which dropped on the 21st of September last year, is they took me both about a year to do. And I think at different stages in the process, I get mad burned out, which is a, you know, content creative burnout in general is a very, very common thing that happens with a lot of different people, who make creative things. I know this for a fact. Yeah, it's a weird feeling if you've never indulged in this kind of stuff before. Creative burnout it's you know, it's a hard thing to explain. It's just like getting sick and tired of looking at the same thing that you're just trying to. It's a big monkey on your back that you just really want to get out into the world and have it done. A lot of people say the process is the best part. I think they're fucking mental. I think after a while it kills me to not have this video out and not have it finished. Some parts of the process I like better than others. I like editing for the most part, and the script writing and all this. But then it's all the little bits in between, the little flimsy bits they need like fixing, like audio and you know, trying to find a certain clip or all this, just little things like that really start to do your tits in, and you just can't bear to look at what you're working on anymore for a little while. So then you kind of need to take a step back. And for me, I really just take a step back until I really feel good about looking at what I'm working on again. And I don't know when that is. It just kind of happens. I don't like forcing it. Maybe I should try and force it, you know. Maybe I should sit down and just work on it and just like put my back into it. And I put my back into it anyway. But maybe I should go back, blow out overdrive on this shit and just like fucking do it. Because it is it's irritating to say the least when you've got a video that you're happy with in terms of like the content of it, and it's just killing you to try and get it finished. It's very irritating, and I know I don't want to let you know. I've got an audience now. I think that people that want to watch it, and I don't want to keep people waiting. I want to give it out. You know. So that's the thing. That's the main goal that I really want to talk about. That I've just talked about is being quicker when it comes to releasing content. That's the goal. I really want to try and knuckle down with this next Career Perspective video with the script that's already prayed balls deep into it already, same as last year. Get it out for this year, and then step number 2 is remastering the first two Career Perspective videos that I did, which I've spoke about the past couple State of the Channel videos, the Call of Duty Zombies video, History of Cinematic video. I'm going to redo them with the new branding and aesthetics Career Perspective and just kind of polish them up a little bit, make them better, maybe do a bit better research. And there's a lot of gaps that I've missed, and obviously as the years have went on since these videos have came out, a lot of other stuff's happened, particularly for stuff like Call of Duty Zombies. You know, there's a lot more to cover. It'd be nice to just be a bit more comprehensive about it. I think I like to make my video essay docs as comprehensive as they can be. I like to cover literally fucking everything. And I think I did that with On Cinema. I think I did that with Friday the 13th. Not so much. I mean, Friday the 13th is not a Career Perspective, but it's of that ilk. You know, it's a video essay documentary with research involved and all that shit. So I'd like to do the same with the first two Career Perspectives I've done. Just to polish them up, just make them a bit more solid. Get rid of all this, you know, the past channel aesthetic branding shit that is just kind of not very good anymore. And just make it look nicer and more better for people to watch. You know what I'm saying? You know, be a bit maybe sad to get rid of the, you know, the views on those ones are not particularly stellar anyway. They're only like triple digits. And I'd like to, I really would like to see as many views for my other video essay stuff that comes out now that On Cinema got. It's currently like, what, 26,000 fucking views? It's totally crazy to me. We're currently at like, what we are like 365 subs or something like that. Fix that in post if I'm incorrect, but I just cannot still comprehend that this video has really been the one that fucking catapulted us out, and it's very exciting and wonderful and lovely, and I thank you all sincerely still for keeping an eye on the channel, even when I've been absent, well, I've been working on other stuff, particularly people who are part of the On Cinema family. You know, my heart will always have a spot for the On Cinema family. Because they're the ones that really helped get the channel up into the stratosphere and, you know, look, see it type of thing. So I've explained before, this isn't an On Cinema channel, but thank you. The On Cinema family are deep in my soul, baby. So thanks. And I hope that all of you who came from On Cinema will enjoy the other topics that we explore here on the Klman channel. I sincerely do. And I think some people have said this, which is nice. Obviously, the comments for that video have been very nice, and there's been a lot of people here and there in other videos who've said stuff. So thanks, I appreciate it. I hope you enjoy them. So yeah, we talked about that. The second thing I would like to talk about, I think this is something that kind of appeared sporadically this year that went really well, and I will keep doing, and it's the streams. The weekly chill streams that I've been doing. Kind of just happened out of the blue. It was never a plan. It was never the plan to do streams. You know, I was thinking in my head for the past while what I would like to do streaming again, because I like doing streaming, but I don't want to do like I did fucking years ago on Twitch, where it's like gaming and shit. I just can't be. It's just not the vibe, really. It's just too many people are doing it already, and it gets a bit boring after a while. But the chill streams are something I very much enjoy doing, particularly if we've been watching. If you're not checked out, check my podcasts page on my channel and look for Chill On Cinema streams, because we've been pretty much watching the entire On Cinema at the Cinema franchise, and it's been great and it's been fun. There's been a lot of great jokes and laughs and hoo-hee-ha-has and great people tuning in. Thank you all so very much for that, for a good dialogue with you all. Miss you all sincerely. I'll get into that in a minute. But yeah, so we'll be keeping that up. The goal, if you've not been watching them, is I would like to do weekly streams watching the content that we've covered on Creatorspective. So naturally, when On Cinema finishes, and I think we're pretty much going to finish it soon because we've watched everything. The new series of On Cinema started. I've not started it yet, but all the stuff that is On Cinema now is pay to view content, so weekly, monthly subscription thing. So probably can't get away with doing that. I'll try to watch some bits, but pretty much I think the next stream that we do will be the last On Cinema stream. Is what I'm saying. I know it's terrible, but it was gonna happen eventually. We did it for a good 4 months of streams. Fucking crazy to me. It made the weeks fly in. I'll tell you that much. So next we'll be watching Angry Video Game Nerd because of the Cinemasker video, and then we'll go from there because there's a lot of Cinemasker Angry Video Game Nerd content to watch. I dropped off of doing the streams for the past month. I apologise sincerely for kind of ghosting and dipping all of a sudden, especially after I made a post saying we're going to do a stream at some point. Like I said, I explained in a community post. I really just thought, right, I'm doing this shit. The 31st of December's coming up. This was the date I wanted this video to come out for. I've already missed a bunch of deadlines. I need to get it out for the 31st. So I'm going to dip, disappear, leave the streams for a bit, and just knuckle down on the video, which I did. Thank fucking God for that. So, people who like the chill streams, people who want to watch the chill streams, starting in the new year, some point in Jan, maybe the next Sunday in January. Don't know when that is. Don't know when that date is. But some Sunday, I will appear again, and the On Cinema chill streams, and by extension, the weekly chill streams in general, will continue forth into the future. Yes, so the chill streams are going to keep going. There's been very, very, very generous people who have been supporting here and there, because I've got my PayPal account and all this kind of stuff for donations if anyone likes to support the channel. You know, and that's to your discretion. Obviously, because we're absent at the moment for so long, I wouldn't be fucking giving me money if I'm fucking not here often enough posting and shit. But it's always sincerely appreciated. That always means a lot, especially people. I was like people were doing it monthly for a while there, that's fucking crazy to me, bro. Like, Jesus Christ, thanks. That is such a heartwarming, touching thing. It really, really, sincerely is, man. It's nuts. It's so crazy. So that's still a thing for the streams. If you want to support, at your discretion, obviously. And hopefully, as I kind of start to nail down how long it takes me to do videos, and it doesn't take me a fucking year per vid. I'm aiming for at least 2 a year at the very least. At the moment, that'd be fucking rad if I could do 2 a year. That'd be crazy if I could do 2 a year. And then we can go from there. And then, in terms of the monetary side, we're not fucking even worried about that now. It's just gracious people who really, really feel like doing it. Like I've said many times in the past, the goal is not to make this a career. It's very much a hobby, and I very much enjoy doing it. But I love building a community, and kickback's always nice. You know, I'll be transparent about that. So yeah, it's not a job. It's never going to be, but you know, if it became a side hustle at some point, that'd be pretty rad. But you know, that's neither here, there, nor anywhere. Doing it on YouTube, like YouTube monetization, all this shit. We're actually very close to getting partner because when I hit 500 subs, we can do that. That'll be pretty crazy. You can get memberships and stuff if people really chose to do that. That'd be great. But we'll see. You know, that's to be discussed if that ever gets achieved at the end. You know, we do the fucking 2026 year in review, by Christ. But yeah, that's just me rambling about, you know, kind of projections and that for the channel. But the point is, streams January starting again. Feel free to tune in, and I look forward to seeing you all for some more on cinema at the cinema, and then more stuff in the future. Please feel free to tune in, keep tuned in, and watch all the content. Yes. And thirdly, I think this usually I like to talk about kind of like career stuff as well. Obviously, since I've now graduated from university, the goal for January outside of the channel is to start looking for industry work. I don't know necessarily what I'm wanting to do, but I'm going to start looking for stuff in the industry, the creative industry, whatever that may be. I'm very keen on doing a lot of voiceover. It'd be really rad. I love doing voiceover work. I'd like to do more voiceover work. Paid voiceover work would be nice. Really trying to figure out how to get that out there properly. If anyone knows, feel free to hit me up. You know, I'm always for hire anyway. If anyone's got any projects and stuff, it doesn't even need to be like, if it's just a little YouTube thing and it's not paid, I'll happily do it and add it to my repertoire, my show reel or whatever. But I'm for hire. If you're doing stuff, please hit me up. I would love to do voiceover work for people and connect and do work. That'd be nice. But yeah, voiceover, editing would be nice, you know, all this kind of stuff. I'm going to start looking for that in the new year. And just shoot my shot and see what happens, basically. But that's about it. I just wanted to kind of talk. That's the goal for outside of the channel. So it's still going to be business as usual here. I'm just doing my regular average Joe 9 to 5 job while I'm doing the channel. And yeah, that's basically the summarization there. Try and be fucking quicker. And streams are coming back and industry stuff. Hire me for stuff like voiceovers or editing or whatever. Hit me up. Got an email address and that on my channel. Feel free throwing that out into the ether for anyone interested. Thank you very much. But yes, I think that's probably going to be it. You know, trying to keep these year in review things a bit shorter and sweeter. So this will be out on the 1st of January. Thank you very much for watching the 2025 Stay of the Channel video. Again, I just can't believe we're at this fucking point in time. And I'm very, very sincerely pleased with where the channel is right now. It makes me very happy to jump into the YouTube Studio app and see what's been going on. I love it. It makes my heart sing. And yeah, y'all are rad, baby. Thank you sincerely. I mean it from the bottom of my heart and soul. Yes. Just yeah, like I say, I'm happy with where we are. I just want it to be quicker. Once we get to a better turnaround in videos, man, it's gonna be fucking peaches and cream, man. And yeah, if you haven't watched already, please watch Friday the 13th, The Game of History. It's very much the kind of caliber you can expect from On Cinema in terms of the research and the topic. You know, it goes on all sorts of crazy stuff. The background and game development of these companies that worked in the game. We got a lot of history about slasher horror. The history of Friday the 13th as a film franchise. All sorts of little tidbits in there. Very interesting little things being melded together. It's a great little history, little retrospective. And Friday the 13th, the game, I think, shut down in December 31st, so it's very much a eulogy as well. So I hope you're moved if you're a Friday game fan. I certainly was a big fan, which is why I made the video. So please watch it if you haven't already. I don't know what the view count is yet, but because by the time I'm making this video, it's not out yet. It's scheduled to be released for me tomorrow. So I hope it's going to be doing well. I really, really hope we can reach the same heights as we did for On Cinema. That's the goal. So please watch it if you haven't already. It would mean a lot. Sincerely, let me know, like it and comment, etc. Share it around. Tell your friends. That'd be wonderful. But yeah, that's probably going to be it. I will see you on the other side, my brothers. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your patience. In the new year, it's going to be rad. I'm fucking praying. I'm aiming. The goal is to do better. So more content will be on the way. More streams and all this kind of shit. Thank you so very much for tuning in. Oh, I've been Klman and this is the Klman channel and fucking yeah. Ha ha ha. Yeah, bye.